Hi guys, how are you? I hope you're well. Well, I just wanted to come on here because I thought it was really important to let you all know that I'm thinking of you all and your families. And I know that we've never met and we may not have even shared a conversation in the comments, but you're part of my world, you know. We're humans and we are going through this crisis together, and I just felt it was really time for me to kind of like brush off the negativity and just reawaken myself and just sprinkle a little bit of positivity out there for everyone. It's been a tough week, like so much has happened, and I've really got caught up into social media, mainly WhatsApp, you know, where friends and family are just like sharing mass information from media sources, and it's so worrying, you know, like the panic buying and being without certain luxuries and not being able to see your friends and family and not being able to work. You know, schools have shut down, major department stores like Harrods and Selfridges and McDonald's and just places that we're so used to going to every day, like transportation is just not accessible anymore. And it just kind of makes you realize, wow, this is serious, it's huge, you know, this viral pandemic that's affecting the entire planet and killing so many people just kind of makes you sit back and think, wow, what's important? So my channel is a beauty and fragrance channel, but there is so much more to me and there's so much more to you, and in this time we're going to need each other, okay? Because we're all quarantined or in isolation, or maybe you're in countries that is just beginning for you and it's frightening, you know. Maybe you don't know what to do, maybe you're on your own, and we've never been in this situation before, so we need each other, and I'm definitely going to be there for you. I just couldn't get myself together, guys. I got caught up into the fear, the scaremongering effects from what the media does to our brains, and I just didn't know what to do. I stopped my skincare routine. I just wasn't like grooming myself, you know. The only priority was my daughter. You know, my daughter is getting up every day and she is doing her school day at home, and she's been really positive about it. But behind the scenes, she's looking at her mother, just kind of like walking around the house looking puzzled and just constantly on the phone, you know, talking to friends, and voice notes after voice notes and messages after messages are just coming through my phone. And before you know it, a whole day's gone by and I'm like, well, what have I really done today that's positive other than cook dinner and put the laundry in? So it's time to snap out of it, guys, okay? If you are in a kind of like funk, like a scare funk or a weird kind of vibe, like you just don't know what to do with yourself and you've never been on your own before and you just don't know what to do and you're not being inspired and you're scared, then I've decided that I'm going to be here for you. But we're not going to be spending money on perfume, okay? This is not the time. This is the time to enjoy what you have, and this is the time to discuss other things that we need as human beings to survive. Our mental health is really important right now, okay? Anxiety is building, depression is building, fear is building, and we need to calm down. If you're at home right now and you're in isolation, you're okay. You don't have any symptoms, you're okay. And that's what we need to realize. We're in a safe place right now, and we have to kind of do what we're told. If we have been told by professionals to stay put, keep our distance, social distancing, let's pay attention to that, and let's try to figure out what we can do whilst we are all going through this well, we're all going through this. Okay, so I want to charge you with positivity. I need to share something that happened to me yesterday, okay? Yesterday was Mother's Day in England, and I'm not sure if you're aware, but I lost my mum 3 years ago, and it's still really hard to deal with. And normally I go to her resting place and I lay flowers down, but I wasn't able to do that yesterday. So, well, I'd already prepared for that some years ago, because I knew that there might be days like the weather might be bad, the trains might not be running, so how can I still honour my mother's memory on her birthday and on Mother's Day, and I can't get there. So I actually designed a little plot in my garden, a little memorial spot for my mum, and I grow her favourite flowers there, and I also plant flowers that remind me of the nail colours that she used to wear. I've told you this before, guys. So that lifted my mood, and I lit a candle at around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and that burnt all the way past midnight. I couldn't believe it, and I just felt like symbolically and spiritually that she was there. It's like she's telling me I'm still here. And it was cold yesterday, it was cold, and it was a bit windy, and this candle burnt from 3 o'clock till midnight. And it wasn't any special candle, it was just some basic candle that I got from TK Maxx a while ago, and I was awakened by that, and I thought, wow, I didn't feel so alone. I didn't feel so alone. Like, you know, I'm the head of my family, I'm a single mum, and raising my daughter with this heavy responsibility, especially with what's going on in the world, you can feel really alone. You know, you don't have anyone to help you or put a shoulder just to tell you that it's going to be okay. And when I saw that candle burning, I said, right, I'm not on my own here. I believe in God, and I believe that spiritually you have angels and they're looking out for you. So I said, right, I've told my subscribers that I am filming, and I'm going to be honest, I haven't been filming because I've been caught up into this kind of bubble, this fear bubble of this virus scare. And I made a promise to myself that I'm going to get up today, I'm going to wash my hair. So I washed my hair, and I am going to put on my skincare, and I'm going to go out into my garden, and I'm going to potter around and play with my pets and encourage my daughter and eat well and play some really good music and burn some incense and just bring some good vibes slowly back into our home environment. And that's what I did today, and that's why I'm able to film right now, because if you are at home, if you are in isolation, if you're on your own and this is not something you're used to, if you're scared, we are all feeling the same, okay? But I want you to be positive. I want you to look after yourself. If you haven't brushed your teeth, if you haven't washed your face, if you haven't washed your hair, let's do that, okay? Let's just do that together. Let's get into a routine now. And there's just loads of things that I just want to share with you that might help you get through this, because we can all get caught up into the news and, you know, what the media are revealing every day, and it just kind of sends us into a spiral of anxiety and depression and worry, and we just need to kind of like take a break from that, okay? So I'm going to just share with you some ideas, things that you can do for yourself whilst you're at home with your friends, with your family, just to kind of pick up your spirits, okay? One of the things that helps me is to meditate or to pray. I believe in the Creator, and I don't want to get too complex, okay? Because what I believe in is what helps me to move forward every day. You can believe in whatever you want to believe in. You can believe in affirmations, you can believe in a higher power. Whatever you believe in, even if it's just yourself, meditate and think positively. Think positively. It's going to help with the stress of mental health at the moment, you know? So just think positively, try to meditate, and I'm telling you, you're going to feel a little bit better by doing so. What I do to help me meditate is I burn sage and I burn incense and I play spiritual music. I hold my daughter's hand and I pray for a better world. I pray for good health. I pray for my community to be comforted, and I pray for the children of the world to be able to be fed and nourished, and that there is balance in the world. And I also pray for the vulnerable people and the elderly, that they find peace and that they are supported in this time. Why not watch something that makes you laugh? If you've got a favourite comedy show, reruns, or a favourite comic, maybe just hashtag like comedy on Instagram, or watch funny videos. Honestly, just type in funny videos on YouTube and the search engine will bring up so much recommendations. Why not read a book or start your creative journey. Maybe you've been working all this time and you've not had some time to yourself. So if you are on your own or with a partner, or if you have children, maybe start drawing or writing a story, writing a book, or maybe you are like creative in making things, like you're sewing or knitting, things like that. Maybe that's what you need to explore now. So yeah, maybe get creative. Oh my goodness, I don't know if you're like me, but I have been organising. And try not to overdo it. Just do one room at a time, or one section at a time. So if you've not had time to like paint and decorate, start to plan that. Or if your kitchen is in a mess and you need to kind of like sort out the cupboards, then, you know, take the time to do that. I've been doing a lot of gardening. That's been bringing me a lot of peace and joy. So yeah, gardening, sorting out clothes, things like that. Organising will really help you, especially if you're at home, you know. And try not to procrastinate on that. Just always think and know that I'm doing the same, okay? I'm doing all the things that I'm encouraging you to do, so you're not on your own. Look after yourselves, guys. I mean, like, give yourself a bubbly bath. Don't give up on your facials, your face mask. If you have run out of those items, look around the house. You know, you can use oats and honey, things like that. You can slice cucumbers and put them on your eyes just to kind of like chill out. Even tea bags that are cold are really good to kind of soothe the eye area, especially if you use chamomile tea bags. That can really help. Try to keep up that skincare routine. Try to keep up your beauty routine. I'm not telling you to do a whole face of makeup, no, but getting up and exfoliating and just looking after your skin and your partner's skin, your children's skin, it will really help to make you feel better. And you know what, whilst you're in that bubbly bath, why not pour yourself a mocktail or a cocktail and just chill out? Guys, take a break from social media. Seriously. YouTube, WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's getting a little bit overwhelming. I mean, the information that is being shared is brilliant. You know, we're getting up-to-date information, but what can we do about the dangers? If you're at home and you're isolating, there's nothing more you can do right now. Just try to breathe and relax. And when I mean take a break from social media, I'm talking about maybe a day or a few hours. If you feel like you're looking at it all the time, put that phone down, turn off the laptop and just zone out. Turn off notifications. That's what I do. It really does help. Because when I'm on WhatsApp, the amount of messages I'm getting from people I haven't spoken to in years, and I'm like, whoa, okay, this is really bringing back people into my life. And sometimes the information is a little bit overwhelming and disturbing, and I just turn off notifications, I turn off my phone, and I just get into gardening, or, you know, just sit and write a plan of action of the other things that I want to complete in my life and my daughter's life. Yeah, because it can get really distracting, and before you know it, the day's over and you've just been on your phone or social media all day and in this kind of spiral of a panic, and it's just not healthy. Why not journal what's going on? You know, write a diary. Maybe there's things that you need to do for your family, you know. I don't want to scare you guys, but writing a will is really important, especially if you've got lots of responsibility or you have a home and treasures. Writing a will now is quite important, but you know, if that's scaring you, and I don't mean to scare you, I'm just trying to be as real as I can in the most loving way. Just document what's going on. Write a diary or write your thoughts and feelings, you know, share it. Don't keep it in. You've got to release your fears and worries and concerns, and I'm sure you'll feel better writing it down. And a lot of you have a lot of journals and they're empty. Use them at this time. You don't have to even write it. You can actually illustrate how you're feeling. Look guys, as long as you're following the social distancing rules, then why not go outside in your garden or on your balcony and just take in some fresh air. Do some lung breathing exercises, because this virus attacks our lungs and we need to be strong just in case we are victims of it, okay? So breathe. If you're not sure, if you're on YouTube, that's all you have to do is just type in lung breathing exercises or lung breathing techniques. Hold your breath for 10 seconds and just strengthen your organs, okay? Also, talking about strengthening your body, try to nourish your body with the vitamins that are important. Everyone's panic buying, but really and truly we need to kind of focus more on our internal health. It's really important that you nourish yourself with good vitamins. So if you can get your hand on any vitamins, or if you are able to buy foods that are fortified in immune system boosters, please do, okay? There are so many vitamins that are essential for our strength, and vitamin C is a really good vitamin for the immune system. But just look into it, okay? I cannot stress how important it is to look after yourself, and lighting a candle, burning some incense, burning some sage, putting on a face mask, zoning out listening to music, guys, is helping me a lot. So if you like those kind of things, I cannot stress how important it is to, you know, indulge in that whilst you're at home, and encourage your family to do the same. Guys, take a nap, sleep, tune out, lie down, and just forget about what's going on in the world. Just sleep it off. Take a break and sleep. Sleep is really important. I notice a lot of us who are worried have kind of gone into this insomnia land, and that's not healthy. So take a nap in the day. Don't feel guilty about it. Even if you're working from home, you know, set an alarm, do it in your lunch break maybe, and just zone out for a bit. The body and the mind needs rest. Read a book. What a great way of zoning out, right? And, you know, share a book that you're reading with us. I really want this comments section to be filled with ideas. Please share with us what you're doing to get by. Whether it's exercise, whether it's a routine that you're doing for yourself, or that you want to suggest for others to do. If it's a book you're reading, a magazine, a funny TV show, a link to a funny video, or whatever, please share it in the comments, okay? It's really important. We need each other right now. I cannot tell you how much I've been cleaning and organising. Oh my goodness, I've washed so much clothes. I have cleaned out the kitchen cupboards. Oh my goodness, I cannot stop cleaning. And we've got to be careful, because you don't want to be around so much chemicals and breathing them in. But I tell you a tip. What I have organised for my daughter and I is a uniform. So not her school uniform, not a work uniform, no. A uniform. Basically, I don't want to do any washing, because the stores have run out of soap powder. They've run out of detergent, guys. So what we're gonna do, you know, it's best to just minimalize everything. My daughter and I have 2 sets of clothes, and when one goes in the wash, then we wear the other, and so. So yeah, clean, organize, and just minimize your usage of things, even pots and pans and plates. Especially if you're living in quite a large household, it's gonna drive you up the wall. Especially if you can't get to the shops to buy dish soap, then, you know, just minimize everything, guys. Seriously, don't stress yourselves out. Karaoke, honestly, sing your heart out. Play music around the house. It uplifts everybody's mood. Even if it irritates somebody, it's going to take your mind off what's going on, right? So I would say karaoke, or sing your heart out. Especially if you are talented in singing, sing. Have you seen like people in Italy and Spain been singing? They've been singing from their balconies, opera singers and people with talent. And if you don't want to sing, then what about your musical instruments that you're talented in? Maybe you are a pianist, or you play a brass instrument, or so on. You know, just connect with your gifts, your talents, and yeah, it's important. I think that's a really good idea. My daughter plays the piano. and that's been really lovely, that she's been playing songs that she loves just to take her mind off it. It's really cool. And if you don't want to interrupt your flatmate or your neighbors or your household, then if you can, then use headphones if you're able to do that, or give them earplugs. The other day, a neighbor put a note through our letterbox. God bless her. That note said that she's there to help if you need a friend to talk to, if you need any help with your shopping or post, then she's here. And I think that's lovely. If we can help our community anyway, especially if you know someone who lives on their own, someone who is vulnerable, or an elderly neighbor, if you're frightened to be around them because they're more vulnerable than you are, then maybe leave a package outside for them in a bag, and send them a note through the letterbox that you've been thinking of them. Maybe some biscuits or some tea bags, or a note, you know, a friendly note, just to ease their fear and just to let them know they've been thought of. I thought that was really kind, actually. And it created a domino effect because we've all been looking out for each other a little bit more. This is a time for forgiveness. So if there's anybody in your life that you want to say sorry to, if there's anybody that you may have grown distant from, and you just want them to know that you are thinking of them, this is the time to do it. It's okay. If you don't get a response, don't worry, you tried, okay? This is the time for forgiveness and just letting go of things that don't really matter anymore. Yeah, love is the answer. And I feel that we all just need to be really thankful to those that are caring for us and working so hard. I would say people that are working in the hospitals, people that are working in healthcare and medicine. I cannot fathom how their day to day is going. I know that people are working 48-hour shifts and they're so scared, and a lot of doctors and nurses are in intensive care units as well, trying to recover from this virus. And we need to put them in our thoughts and our meditations every day. Also, the people that are working in supermarkets, you know, panic shopping is absolutely unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this in my life. And I've heard that some of the people working in shops are working like 12-hour shifts, and they are really vulnerable to being around this virus. So they are in my thoughts and prayers too, and I really commend them for their hard work and efforts. The postman has been delivering post every day. People just don't complain. The drivers, delivery drivers, the key workers and teachers that are communicating with our children every day, you know, we thank you. And if you are one of those people, personally, I would like to thank you for all your hard work, and I'm thinking of you and your loved ones at this difficult time. So guys, talking about what I'm going to share on my channel, wow, I've got loads of ideas, okay? Obviously it's a beauty and fragrance channel, and at this time I feel that I have to be a bit responsible here, and I know that if I share with you passionately how I feel about a fragrance, a lot of people are going to go and buy that, and I just don't feel that this is the time. I mean, you guys do what you want to do. There's loads of other fragrance reviewers, and if you want to buy yourself fragrance, go for it. I just don't have the energy to come on here and talk about my fragrance collection. I feel that it just doesn't sit right with me. It's not right, and I don't want to be fake with you. I want to be passionate about things that are important to us as a whole, not just me. I just don't have that kind of selfish mentality. Okay, so staying within fragrance and beauty, the things that I want to share with you that I think will help you are like skincare routines, you know, like get ready with me's, but not like makeup looks, more like, I don't know, you'll see, okay? Other than that, I have created a beauty and perfume quiz, which I think will be fun, and there will be a giveaway at the end of that video, and basically you're going to get those gifts when we are able to go to the post office and things return back to normal. But I think that will be quite fun. I want to do some more tag videos. I think they're really fun, and I'd like to do like a mother and daughter tag video so you can get to know a bit more about me and my daughter. I love gardening. That's really bringing me a lot of peace and joy, and I would like to share that side of my life. And yeah, that's kind of some of the things that you're going to see that I'll upload. But in regards to a perfume collection video, I just don't feel like it's the right time. I don't feel that kind of energy is important right now. There are lots of other fragrances that will really help our well-being, and I have a lot of essential oils that I use in aroma diffusers and things like that. So maybe I'll introduce fragrance in that way, where it's going to help with our overall well-being, because that is so important right now. I just wouldn't be able to live with myself coming on here trying to sell you fragrances, you know. I mean, I'm not getting any kind of commission for this kind of thing, and I just don't feel that that's where your money needs to be right now. Your money needs to be in savings for a rainy day, because we just do not know what tomorrow is bringing right now. Okay, so as always, smooches, and I absolutely love you all. You are my people. We are humans. We are strong. We have been through crises and all kinds of pandemics over many gazillions of lifetimes, and we are going to survive this. Okay, I want you to be very positive, focused, and I want you to get ready with me every morning. I want you to do those breathing exercises. I want you to turn off social media if it's getting on your nerves. Turn off notifications from friends if they're bombarding you with things that are frightening you. And if you're on your own, reach out to me, email me, comment. I will do my best to respond to you. And just love each other. Love your family, love your pets, love yourself. Okay? Yeah. So I'll see you soon, guys, okay? And just stay safe, okay? Yeah, stay safe. Is it? Wait, the hole's not big enough. The hole's not big enough. Oh my gosh. No. The hole's big. It's bigger than that's what I took it out from. Look. It's bigger than that, yeah. That's what I took it out from. But you see the roots went under this one, that's why. This one we need to put the roots in the hole. Okay, fine, let's basically it's growing the way that it is the time. It's growing down. Right, let's just lift up and see. It's quite heavy. So I'm gonna snap. Okay, towards me. Oh yeah, I can literally see how it's doing the whole mum. Pull it. So I've moved the rosemary bush, taken the rose out of its planter, and I've put it in